5 stars, Maren Moore. Pat yourself on the back, girl. You did it again. Another banger. Another banger by Maren Moore. Hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas Day 8, I believe. Yes. It is the 8th, therefore it is Vlogmas Day 8. I hope you have enjoyed these past couple vlogs from Minnesota when me and Danny went. They were so fun to edit, and I was hoping to be able to do them all in one vlog, but with me being on vacation this past weekend to Dollywood, which I did do like a little aesthetic-y vlog from that, which I plan on posting in the next couple days. But instead of taking a break from Vlogmas, I broke it up into 3 parts. That way I had something to post every day. A couple of them were a little late. They were still within the day in California. There was a couple days where it was very late. So make sure you go back and watch those, because I'm pretty sure YouTube hates me right now. And it's not showing my videos to anyone. But I think my bookish stuff is still getting pushed some. So if you didn't notice, today is going to be a bookish video. I'm going to go through all of the books I read from July to November. I have 12 books here to talk about, which is not a lot. I have not read as many books as I wanted to this year, but so goes it. We are going to go through all of, no, I'm sorry, there's 13. There's 13 books. So we are going to go through all of these. They're not going to be in any specific order of the way that I read them, but we're going to cover all of them. Also, I found out today some very exciting news that I'm very excited to tell you about, hopefully very soon. It has to do with these bookshelves and all of the things. So I am looking forward to it. I'm very excited. I don't know how soon it's going to happen. I don't know if it will be a part of Vlogmas. I guess it is very possible that it could be a part of Vlogmas, which would be fun if I could vlog it. But I do want to mention, because this is such a big wrap up, I don't plan on doing big in-depth reviews, because it's been so long since I've read some of these books that I feel like my real thoughts are kind of jumbled now because it's been so long. So these are going to be really quick, just kind of the things I remember, what I thought. Now that I'm back, I know I've said that like 74 times. I'm always coming back to YouTube. But now that I've been very consistent with uploading and I've got the bug again, I want to post. I'm enjoying it again. I will have more monthly in-depth videos of actually what I have read. But these are just going to be really quick. My basic thoughts, kind of what the basic premise of the book is going to be about, kind of thing. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first book we're going to talk about is Mr. Charming by Piper Rain. This is the 4th book in the Nest series. I've listened to this entire series on audiobook and I've loved every single second of it. This is Tweety and Teddy. This one was really fun because it's second chance, and I love a second chance romance. They dated previously and broke up because of his career and her wanting to do something different, and now she works for his hockey team. And he's like very much like the bachelor of the group, and she walks in and he's like, oh, she's definitely the one that got away. He's like obsessed with her, and I loved them so much. Tweety is just the cutest little blonde-headed thing. I used to be so on team brunette book boyfriends, but I don't know. I love a blondie now. I really think that Beckham Sinclair in Black Ties and White Lies changed my brain chemistry on blonde men. So I love me a blondie, and Tweety's a little blondie, and I just love them so much. This is so cute. I think this is the last book in this series. Yes, this is the last book in this series as far as I can see. I have my computer and my lap with my notes because my brain does not like, oh, there's a 4.5 book. Oh my god, it just came out. Oh my god, you're watching me figure this out in real time. There's The Nest Before Christmas that just came out, and I need to read this right now. I really want to go back and read. I loved this series. I really want to go back and read some of the other ones because they're all kind of connected in the same like world in Chicago. So I'd love to go read some more. I'd love to go read some more Piper Rain books. So if you have read Piper Rain, which I know my friend Dawn, hi Dawn, if you're watching, I know that she has read a lot of Piper Rain. So, oh my god, I didn't realize Cause and Effect that I read last year was by Piper Rain. Wow. Anyway, let me know what other Piper Rain books I should read, because I did really thoroughly enjoy this series. I gave it 4.25 stars. It wasn't my favorite in the series, but I did really enjoy it. And they are really fun audiobooks because it's not duet. It's like a whole group of people that do the, I don't know what that's called, where all of the people do the audiobook. It's not just the two, like every character has their own voice. Yes, definitely suggest reading the series. It's so fun. And then I read Delicate Escape by Catherine Cowles. I really want to go back to this series because I absolutely love it. It's romantic suspense. I loved Fragile Sanctuary. I feel like that's how the Grinch would say it. I loved Fragile Sanctuary, which was the first book in this series. It was so good. It had me on my freaking toes. I had no idea what was going on, and I did not get the twist right. I was close, but I did not get it right. So this one, the same thing. Very romantic suspense. Shep and Thea is how I pronounced it. It might not be pronounced that way, but in my brain, that's how I pronounced it. So Thea, she is running and hiding from somebody and is very secretive about her life within like the group of friends. She works with Shep's sister, who is the FMC in Fragile Sanctuary. So you kind of get to know Thea and know that she's hiding something in book 1. He is a contractor in the town, and he realizes that she is living in this little bitty house with like no internet, like she does not have a phone. She has nothing like that because she does not want to be found. And he notices there are things going on in her house, so he starts fixing them for her, and she starts slowly opening up to him, and it's just, the evolution of their relationship is crazy. It's so good. I loved it so much. Obviously, it is romantic suspense, like I mentioned. There are lots of twists and turns. Always had me on my toes. I love this series, and I really want to pick up the rest of it. Definitely will be visiting the Sparrow Falls again in 2026. I'm so excited about it. Let me know if you have read these books because I'm obsessed with them. I did give Delicate Escape 5 stars. Obviously, I am obsessed. And I cannot wait to read more Catherine Cowles books. I've heard so many good things about them, and they have not been, I was not steered wrong so far. I've loved both of them. But then I want to talk about the Bourbon Boys series. I read the first 2 books in the Bourbon Boys series. I talked in my December TBR about the fact that I wanted to read the 3rd one. So let's talk Bourbon and Lies first. This is book 1. These are also romantic suspense. I was in a mood. Could you tell? Can you tell that I was in a mood? These are by Victoria Wilder. I love these books so much. These take place in Kentucky, a small town called Fiasco. There's one rule in Fiasco, Kentucky, and that is to never fall in love with the Fox brother. There is a rumor that goes crazy in this town about the Fox brothers, and you are told to never fall in love with one. It's a theme throughout the books, but this is small town romantic suspense. This is Grant and Lainey. She is in witness protection, and he is a ex-cop who is retired because something really, really tragic happened to him on duty. So he quit the cop life, is now part of the bourbon. These brothers own a bourbon distillery called Fox Bourbon. If you know anything about me, I am a bourbon girl. I love bourbon. I'm very picky about bourbon, but I love a good bourbon. So this was right up my alley. I wish Fox Bourbon was real. I wish I could go visit their distillery because that would be so fun. But because she is in witness protection, she is staying on the Fox Bourbon property. All of the brothers and the distillery and everything is on the same property. So she is living in one of the like small bunkhouse kind of houses on property because the lady that is running witness protection knows the family and trusts them to be able to like keep her safe. So they can't know why she's in witness protection or anything like that. But Grant is not happy about it to begin with. He is not happy. He was like, I don't know what this woman, like what kind of baggage this woman's bringing with her to end up in witness protection. But he's not about it. And their banter back and forth is so good. It's so funny. The tension between them two is, you could cut it with a knife. You could cut it with a knife. But it's so good, and both of them having kind of a tragic past, and it all leading up to this big suspenseful climax is so good. Oh my god. I loved this. Also, these covers, these are some of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. Like, are you kidding me? These are stunning. These are stunning. I love these covers. It's what initially drew me into reading this series, and I feel like a lot of people just loved the covers for these books. Then Bourbon and Secrets is book 2 in the Bourbon Boys series. This is Lincoln and Faye. I think Lincoln is going to be my favorite brother. He's so... And his glasses. Look at his glasses. Oh, I love a man in glasses. So Faye and Lincoln both grew up in Fiasco. Faye's family's farm was like butted up to the property of Lincoln's farm. And then there was one night, there's a flashback to one night where they run into each other and something happens. Then Lincoln's wife dies very, very unexpectedly. He's got 2 daughters. And then you jump forward, I don't know how many X amount of years later, but Faye is moving back to Fiasco. She was a former cop, like she went through the academy and everything, and then decided to leave Fiasco because of something that happens with her family and leave the thought of being a cop behind. She's forced back to Fiasco. She is now a burlesque dancer, but also a private investigator, so she kind of uses her burlesque dancing as an in as a private investigator to figure out what is going on, and now she needs to figure out what is going on in Fiasco. Like I said, Lincoln he also works with the bourbon. I think he's the master distiller, but I don't know. I could be making that up in my brain. He is now a single dad to his 2 girls, and Faye being back is not what he wanted. Faye is, I love her. I love her. She's so hot. She's so confident, and she could take on anybody, I think, and they would say sorry to her. Ugh. Love them. But their relationship is so cute, and her with the girls is freaking adorable. Those girls are so cute. I love them. They're so opinionated and they're so funny. They're a huge part of this story, and I love that because I feel like sometimes in books kids are just there and they don't have any impact on the story, but these girls have a very big impact on this story. Again, banter, fantastic. Victoria writes incredible banter. Their banter is so fun, and the suspense in this one was also very, very good. I loved it. It wasn't as suspenseful, I would say, as book 1, but was still very good. I love this series. I cannot wait to read book 3 because my favorite character is in book 3. I'm so excited. 5-star series all around for me. Yes, I rate books high. Don't look at me sideways about it. I love giving a 5-star read because if I loved it, it's a 5-star read. And I know other people have very strict star ratings. Not me. If I was absolutely in love with it, it's getting 5 stars. And hardly ever will I give anything below 4 stars. And then I'm going to tell you about these a little backwards because I read these backwards. I read 2 and then 1, but I'm going to talk about them in order for you. This is the Midnight Rush series by Jenny Proctor. If you watched my Auto-Buy authors, you probably heard a little bit about this, but book 1 is Once Upon a Boy Band. This is about Adam and Lainey. Crazy, another Lainey. I did not mean to talk about these back to back, but Lainey is the town vet, and Adam has a dog sanctuary that he owns, so he's at the vet all the time, and Lainey's always like, oh my god, Adam's so cute. And her friend at the vet is like, you should go talk to him. And so she does, and they start kind of hanging out. She goes and sees the sanctuary, and it turns out that Adam is not just Adam. Adam is hiding a secret, and that is that he is Deke Driscoll from the band Midnight Rush. The band dismantled a long time ago. He was a teenager when it happened. His mom died, and the band dismantled, and now he is doing this. He kind of tries to, like, he has a beard and tries to hide his face as much as he can so that people don't recognize him, and she doesn't. And Lainey was a big Midnight Rush fan, like one of the biggest fans ever. So he eventually has to tell her, and then she has to pretend to be his girlfriend because he is meeting up with the band. They're doing some big, like, reunion thing, and he told them that he had a girlfriend, and he doesn't. So now Lainey has to pretend to be his girlfriend in front of all of his former bandmates. This one was so fun. I just love Jenny Proctor's writing. If you've heard me talk about her before, she's a closed-door romance author, but I am obsessed with her writing. It's so good. This one was really fun. I've never read anything like this. I've never read, like, a hidden identity by the man, and he was someone that she, like, admired previously. Probably exists somewhere out there, but I've never read it, and this one was really fun. Their chemistry is off the charts, off the freaking charts. I loved all the side characters in this one. Oh, you get to meet all of the former bandmates, and they're going to be the ones that get books in this, but also the side characters in her life are incredible. I loved them. The end of this book is so sweet, and there's just, like, this little connection that they don't realize happened, and it's so heartwarming once you realize what it is. It's so cute. I love this book so much. 5 stars. Obviously, I love Jenny Proctor. I read this book first, actually, and then went back and read Once Upon a Boy Band, but this is One More Made Up Love Song. This is book 2 in the series. This is Freddie and Ivy. This is very Harry Styles coded, if you know anything about me. I love Harry Styles. Love, 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 love Harry Styles. So this one was very fun. He's not Harry Styles at all, but he, like, kind of has the same trajectory career-wise where he becomes, like, the big pop star out of all of the bandmates. He is still a big pop star. Currently, she is his assistant, and so the tension between them is crazy. It's forced proximity. They're together all the time. But they have to fake date because there is a girl that is giving him a hard time. He kisses Ivy in front of her to show that he's with someone, but obviously he's not. But paparazzi catch pictures, and so now they have to fake date. And the little moments that you get between them where you can tell that they're kind of falling for each other is so good. Just those little moments. The little touches and the little glances are so cute. I'm just like, I love this book so much. My little Harry Styles heart is so full. And Jenny writes the best closed door romance around. You cannot convince me otherwise. Also, a 5-star read. I cannot wait for the rest of the series. There's one book that I'm very excited about that I don't know where it's going to go. Then let's talk about Coach Me by Molly Goins. I do have this physically. I have a couple of these physically. I'm just popping them up here. But this is Coach Me by Molly Goins. This is book 2 in the Boston Blue series. This is about Dex and Lucy. Dex is a former pitcher for the Blues turned pitching coach. He has a son and has gotten divorced, so now he doesn't have the extra help that he used to as far as eyes to watch his son, so he steps down from pitching, becomes the pitching coach, but he still needs some help. He wants someone that is a nanny / teacher for him. In steps Lucy. Lucy is one of his pitcher's little sisters, and you meet that pitcher in Picture Us, but this is his sister's story. And you get to meet Lucy in there and kind of get to know her a little bit. But she's a former teacher and is looking for a new job. And so this one with Dex kind of falls into her lap. And so now she's traveling with him and living in his penthouse, and whew, the tension's high. The tension is so high between these two. Obviously, Dex does not want to cross that line. Lucy is also younger than him, but he is obsessed with her from like the moment he sees her. Lucy definitely has a crush. Said she's working for him now. There's lots of forced proximity. It's workplace romance. There is 2 turtles, Pip and Pop. They're so cute. Lucy has 2 turtles and she's like, listen, the turtles are coming. The turtles must come with me. So Pip and Pop, if you ever see 2 turtles anywhere in the promotion of this book, it is Pip and Pop. And we love Pip and Pop. But, you know, already, I love everything Molly writes. She is incredible. This book is so good. Obviously, it's 5-star read, obviously. 500-star read, really, if you wanted to. I cannot wait for the 3rd book in this series. It's Stealing You. It's coming out January 16th, and it is going to be so freaking good. I am so excited about Stealing You. I am going to have a major crush on both of them. Okay, anyway, 5 stars for you, Molly Goins. I love you. And then I read Your Pucking Mom by V. Taylor. I met V. Taylor at the Tennessee Lit signing in September that I assisted Danny at, and I just love V so much. She was so sweet. So I picked up Your Pucking Mom, which is the first book in her Ravens hockey series. This one was definitely very different. I've never read anything like this, but it's so good. This one's about Ledger and Autumn. Ledger is the captain of the hockey team. This is a professional hockey team, obviously. And Autumn's son, who she had very young, is now the new rookie on the team. Ledger and Autumn run into each other a couple times in the city and end up having a one-night stand. Then he finds out that she is his new rookie's mom. Are you kidding? Now they're having to be around each other all the time because she is still traveling with him because he's only like 18. So she's traveling with the team a lot and making sure that he stays on the straight and narrow because he kind of messed up already. So I love, this is kind of a crazy concept. Like, V. Taylor, your mind. But it was so good. It was spicy. It was heartwarming. It tore my heart apart during the 3rd act breakup. So messy, but in the best way. In the best possible way. I loved this. Kudos to you, V. Taylor. I gave it 4.5 stars. I loved it, and I really want to read the rest of the series. Then I read Home Field Advantage by Jen McMahon. If you didn't know, I also love Jen McMahon. If you didn't watch my Auto-Buy authors already, go watch that video. I'm just gush and stuff about all my favorite authors. This is about Dallas and Poppy. Dallas kind of has a situation similar to Dex, but he was injured and then became the head coach of his former team, and now they've had a really rough season, and he's taking some time off to decide if coaching is what he wants to do with his life. So he moves to Bluestone Lakes with his daughter to kind of just have like a reset. His daughter's mom got a really good job offer, like residency kind of thing, where she's just there for a short amount of time in the town, like the big city close to Bluestone Lakes. So this seems like the perfect place for him to kind of get his head on right, decide if coaching is what he wants to do. And his new next door neighbor is Poppy. Poppy is also his daughter's teacher. So this is definitely has some forced proximity, definitely has a little bit of forbidden in it, because she's like, I cannot be interested in one of my students' dads. I can't. But she is. And Poppy's very quiet. She has OCD, so she sticks to her routine and she does not disrupt that. She very much is okay with being by herself, has not really ever had like a real relationship. And Dallas is so patient with her and kind, and really understands that the things that she goes through with her OCD is okay. and does not shame her for it or anything, that like, which no one should ever. But he's so patient with being like, okay, I know that this is your routine and we're not going to disrupt it, so we will figure out a way to make the thing that we need to do work outside of that. I love how much he makes sure that she is seen and heard in her OCD and her anxieties. It's just so sweet. And Poppy's relationship with his daughter is the cutest. She loves Poppy. I love seeing them together. It's so cute. But Jen, listen, come here. Come here, Jen. Come here. I need more Tucker right now. I need more Tucker. Right now. I need him, please. I'm dying for Tucker's story. I'm dying. I'm dying. I need it like yesterday, like 2 weeks ago would be preferable. But I love him. He's the funny comic relief. And that's my type. That's my type. That's my favorite in any series I read, and I cannot wait. I love this series. It's so good. Book 1 was fantastic. Book 2, fantastic. Wow. Who would have thunk it? Jen McMahon writing a perfect book. What else is new? Obviously. Then we're going to talk about Bad for Business by Kat Singleton. This is the second book in the Pembroke Hills series. I loved book 1 like so much. If you didn't know, I have been reading Kat's books, every one of them that have come out since Black Ties and White Lies came out, and I loved Ink and Company. It's one of my favorite Kat books, and I was very excited about Bad for Business when I saw that this one was next. I kind of wanted Jude's story next, but it's fine. I can wait for Jude. He comes out in March, and I'm so excited. I love Jude. It's also the comic relief of the group. This is about Riker and Camille. Riker's family owns a big business, and he has kind of put himself in a predicament to where he needs to be very careful about the things that he's doing. Some of the investors don't think that Riker's going to be very good at taking over the company, so his family hires Camille's family to be his publicist. So Camille is now basically watching Riker's every move, has to spend the summer in the Hamptons with him to make sure he is making the connections that he is supposed to make the transition of him being head of this company smooth. She has a very no-nonsense attitude. She does not put up with his bullcrap. She makes sure he is on schedule. What? But the twist with this is they had a one-night stand years ago, and they both think that each other left, which is not the case. Very black cat golden retriever, and I love their dynamic. I love watching them interact with each other. I love this friend group that is this series, so I'm very excited about reading the rest of these. This one got 5 stars, of course. I loved it so much. I know that I keep just saying that I loved these so much, but I really did. Like, these were all good books. I don't know the last time I've read a book that I didn't love, which is fine by me. Okay, we've got a couple left. This is Butcher and Blackbird. This series, if you've not seen this series, it has been everywhere, and I've had a physical copy for a really long time, but I decided to listen to the audiobook, and it was so good. This is about Sloane and Rowan. I think Rowan is Irish, if I am not mistaken, but both of them are serial unalivers. He's always kind of been obsessed with her in the way that she does things, as a known by her unaliver name. I'm trying to figure out how to talk about this without being demonetized. Not that I'm monetized anymore. I lost that a long time ago. He finds her and kind of saves her at the very beginning of this, and then they decide to become they're kind of like rivals. They decide to start a game where his brother texts them a name at the same time every year, and it's whoever finds that person and goes on first. They win. They only bad people. That's one thing that they make sure to talk about. But this one's very slow burn. There's a lot of time jumps because it kind of wraps up the year, the first year they when they meet, in the first year that they do that, and then it time jumps to like the next year they do that, and then there's little time jumps throughout, which can kind of be hard to follow at times, or at least it was listening to it, but I wasn't like too confused, and I bet it would be even easier reading it on paper. It's kind of a little gory, so if you don't like that, definitely stay away from this series. Maybe any series that has serial unalivers, but the spice with this one's so good. Understand the hype. I love the way it led in to book 2, which I am listening to now, but this was so good, and you could tell that they actually really cared about each other. There's little things that they did, but it's like, it's not a traditional cutesy romance. I mean, they do what they do. So he's also a chef, so he has a restaurant. This was very fun. I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 5 stars, like 4.75 probably. It's a technical one. I haven't updated Fable with these, so that's something I'm going to do today so that all of my Goodreads and Fable are both updated. I'm very excited for the rest of the series and her new book that has come out. Sorry, Danny called me, but I don't even know what I said last. I love Butcher and Blackbird. I don't remember. Then I read Better Not Pout by Maren Moore. This is another Maren Moore Christmas book. Y'all know I love a Maren Moore Christmas book. I've read them all and I love them all. This is about Wells and Rosalie, and if you know anything about Maren Moore Christmas books, it's giving Hallmark with spice. Spicy Hallmark. We love it. This starts with Rosalie having some drinks at home with her friend and writing a letter to Santa about what she wants in a man. She drops it in the mailbox at her family's candy shop in town, and she goes to look for it the next day, and it is now gone. So she has no idea where this letter is went. She hears a lot of banging stuff next door, which is a shop that's been closed for years, and she runs into Wells. Wells is picture perfect, exactly what she described to Santa that she wanted in a man physically, and the more she gets to know him, it's emotionally, everything about him is exactly what she wanted in a man. She's mad at him because she thinks that he stole her letter, so they do not get off on the best foot. Well, fast forward to a night where Rosalie's ex and his new fiance come into the store and are asking Rosalie to do candy for their engagement party, and her ex treated her very poorly. We do not like him, and Wells notices that she's very uncomfortable in this situation and pretends to be her boyfriend. This is a small towns talk. They end up fake dating for her to go meet his family so that his family will get off his back about having a girlfriend, and in the town so that her ex doesn't think that she was lying. There's a lot of forced proximity. There's a one bed trope. These two together, oh my god, they both have Dachshunds, and they both love their little puppies, and it's just so cute. I love Maren's writing. It's so spicy in the perfect ways. She's plus size also, which I love, and my little Christmas loving heart loves this story. Probably my favorite Maren Moore Christmas book ever. Just saying a lot because I love them all, but this one is so good. So good. I love them together so much. Her interacting with his family is so sweet. 5 stars, Maren Moore. Pat yourself on the back, girl. You did it again. Another banger by Maren Moore. If you don't watch Mosh, you probably won't get that. But anyway, the last book I'm going to talk about is Vengeance of the Gods by Danny Crooks. This just came out on the 5th. This is book 2 in the Cursed God series. Follows not directly, but like about a month after book 1. And if you know, book 1 was a cliffhanger, like a crazy cliffhanger. So this picks up right where this one is, but this one also leaves off on a crazy cliffhanger. This one still follows Bridger and Vega, but also Marlena also gets a POV in this book, which if you have read Revenge of the Forgotten, make sure to read Heart of the Villain, which is book 1.5, which is Marlena's villain origin story. Marlena and Vega are sisters, and Marlena is the villain in Vega's story. This book is just so good. It's just so, so good. Like, I am absolutely obsessed with Vega, obsessed with Bridger, obsessed with every character in this book. They all have main character energy in the perfect ways to really support each other in this story. No one feels like they kind of get brushed to the back. Like, everyone has a purpose, I guess is what I'm trying to say, including Halo, which is my forever little baby, and I love him so much. And I love him. But Vengeance of the Gods is incredible. It's romantic fantasy, and I love it so, so much. Loosely based on Roman mythology. It's just incredible. Go read this book. It's 5,000 bazillion stars. So, yep, that was all of the books that I read from July to November. My camera is beeping at me. It is about to die. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what other bookish things you want to see in Vlogmas, because I definitely want to do a good mix of things, but mostly bookish things, because it's mainly what I do on this channel. Make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any of the rest of Vlogmas. Make sure to follow me on all of my social medias, and all of these books will be linked down below in the description. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!